You know, for several years now, we've come and talked to Mary Sukanik with Home Instead in Ocean Springs. Come to the studio and talk to us as well. It's always a pleasure to see you and talk to you about the wonderful work that Home Instead does. And for those of you who have never actually saw one of the segments, give us a little rundown, if you would please, about what y'all do here.
Home Instead is a home care company for seniors. We help our clients stay at home as long as it's safely possible for them to stay at home. We also relieve stress on their families who are trying to work, maintain, of course, their work, their children, run their children's lives, and all the other responsibilities they have, and still they want to spend time with their parents and take care of their parents. So we can relieve the stress of the day-to-day care that they don't really have time for, buy groceries, personal care, companionship, because they might be at home all alone all day, taking to doctor's visits, and then take notes so that the family will know what the doctor said. All those little odds and ends that families need to be able to keep their loved one at home.
Well, I mean, the name itself says it all, Mary. Home instead of being in a facility somewhere.
Yes.
Where there's so much going on all the time, and people seem to have a better lifestyle, in those times when they are at home.
Well, they're able to maintain their routine. They can get up when they want to. They can have their eggs cooked the way they're used to having them cooked. They can stay at home and watch their favorite programs on WLOX during the morning, while they're at home. And then have lunch and their nap if that's what they want to do. Or they can go to the beauty shop. And, the caregivers will take them to the beauty shop, Walmart, like as I said earlier, doctor's appointments. They can maintain their own schedule.
Well, we talk about the caregiver coming to their home and taking care of them and all these things.
Yes.
But there's so much more besides just that caregiver. I mean, there are so many behind the scenes people that are involved here at Home Instead.
Yeah.
And we want to, we want to kind of send out some kudos to them today, because that's one of the big things to let you know about the people behind the scenes that makes Home Instead so successful.
Yeah.
So talk about those.
Well, we have our nurses who go out and do our original case plan visit with our clients. And when they return to the office, they talk to the schedulers, who are the people who match our clients and caregivers, and tell them the skills that are needed, the personality that's needed, so the schedules can fit the caregiver to the client. Then the client care coordinator also visits the clients periodically to see if the case plan is being followed, to adjust the case plan as needed as the client's condition or situation may change. Then we have our human resources coordinator who hires our wonderful caregivers for us. She interviews and screens and orients and does the training with them too. And then we also have our marketing, of course, to let people know that we are here to help our seniors in the community. And we have a client care liaison who works with the clients and the caregivers for any situations that are not covered by what the nurses do.
I know in the past Home Instead has been involved a lot with the senior fairs that WLOX has held.
We are.
And I know it's very big for you in letting the people actually come and talk to you in person and find out exactly the types of things that you do offer.
Yes. We do get a chance to talk to the public then, because the fair is a wonderful way for them to find out all the things they need to do as they age and want to age in place. Now, another thing that our caregivers do for our clients is also we do personal care. When the ones who need help with bathing or are scared to take a shower by themselves or can't button their clothes or zip zippers anymore, we can take care of all of that for them. And then we also can follow not only our care plan, but if our client has come home from the hospital or a skilled nursing center or is released from home health, we can follow the care plan they established for our client to be sure that the client doesn't have to go back to the hospital sooner than they really should, and that they continue to progress as their physicians and the home health expect them to.
Well, I mean, people have a tendency to rehab faster in their own home environment because, again, they're a lot more comfortable in their normal surroundings.
And we can help ensure that they make their doctor's visits, that they're taking the medications. They may have new medications that they didn't have before, and they don't need to take their old medications. And they have a new diet to follow. So, and we can help with follow that case plan for them.
And this isn't just for people who are in their let's say, waning years, or so to speak. I'm sure if someone, again, needs some help, they're at home, they're going through rehab, and they need someone to come and help them out at home. You'll handle
Yes,
that
we
too?
have had clients who say had shoulder surgery and they couldn't use their right arm for several weeks. We go in and help them, and when they're able to fully recover and do their former chores, then that service
because
is
they
in.
might have, their partner has a job.
Yes.
But they still have to maintain the household and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and bring that income into them. So they can't be there all the time for
Right. Mm-hmm.
them. And that's one of the great things about Home Instead is the fact that you offer these services to them. Say, sure, we'll take care of your loved one.
Yeah.
While you're working and taking care of the kids and everything. We'll come in and check in on them. So it doesn't necessarily have to be on a permanent basis.
No, it can be temporary. We've even done respite for people who take care of, say, a mom and they want to go on a week's vacation. We'll come in for 2 or 3 days while they're gone, do all the things that they need to do, and just have companionship for the mom. And then when they come back, services end.
So there's no long-term contract that's involved in this.
No, it's a service agreement, so they're not bound to a certain length of time or number of hours. It's what that we've agreed on during the care plan.
Well, I think a lot of, like, everything on this wall says a lot of it here. Home Instead Senior Care, to us, it's personal. Honor God in all we do, treat each other with dignity and respect, encourage growth and ourselves and others, and build value in our service to others. As you said, to us, it's personal.
Yes, we strive to do the best we can for our clients and for our caregivers.
And of course, all your caregivers go through extensive training right here at Home Instead in
Yes.
Ocean Springs. And if someone wants some information about it, they can call you and get it in the home evaluation.
Yes, they can call us at 228-818-6110, or they can go online to homeinstead.com/486 and get information.
Okay.
And a nurse will come out and talk to them about why they need help, why they think they need help, and do an evaluation, and they'll talk about the care plan needed and services needed.
That's awesome. That's wonderful. Well, I know y'all do continuous, wonderful work here along the Gulf Coast. What areas of the Gulf Coast do you cover?
We provide service in Jackson, Harrison, and Hancock counties,
Okay.
from state line to state line.
State line to state
Yeah.
line. Okay. Well, again, if you'd like some more information about the wonderful services that they do provide here at Home Instead, whether it is short term or long term, and the best way to do is find out if you have any questions you're not really sure, give them a call here.
Please do.
And they'll be glad to come out and evaluate the situation. No obligation involved, but to evaluate each one's going to be on an individual basis.
Yes.
So
Each care plan is individual.
all right. It's so good to see you
So
again.
good to see you
Take
too,
care.
Jim.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want some more information? Give them a call here at Home Instead in Ocean Springs.